Hey everyone, this week I'm back with another advent calendar from Eurographics Puzzles, and this one is called Christmas Town Fair. 24 mini puzzles of 50 pieces each, all hidden behind these little numbered doors. When you open the door, you find the puzzle inside a resealable bag, and the picture is printed inside. Last week I did the Christmas dogs, and I said the next one is gonna be a completely different experience. Now, why is it so different from the first one? Because of the concept. It's a different concept. The first one, the Christmas dogs, you can just do one little puzzle every day and it's just a bunch of different dogs. And when you're done, you can put it back in the bag and move on. But this one, when you assemble all 24 pieces, it's gonna make a huge town, the town fair, right? So it's a 3x8. All the top row, the 8 puzzles on the top, they're gonna have some sky and stars. And then the middle rows are like different stores or shops. And the bottom row is gonna be people doing activities like skating, sliding, and just playing games in the park. So the way it works is at the end, when you're done, you can swap pieces. So if you want, the pieces on the right you could put on the left, the pieces in the middle you can just put some stores that you want together, and same for the bottom row. The bottom row has a lot of snow and snow activities. Some of these are kind of linked together because the big Christmas tree that you see in the middle, well, the two top, middle and bottom parts, they go together. You kind of want to leave them together. I hope so. But you could do the right part on the left and the left part on the right, so you have like two Christmas trees at the start and at the end, like whatever you want. But everything else is totally interchangeable, so it leaves room for creativity. You can play around with it at the end. The thing though is you need space, so you would need like a table that you're not using for the whole month of December if you intend to assemble the whole town. Now, if you're a teacher and you want to do this in your classroom, I've seen a lot of classrooms in elementary where they have a table in the back for projects and stuff. So every day you could assemble the little puzzle. By the way, 50 pieces is pretty short. If you're doing this with kids, maybe they're gonna need help, the really young ones. But it's just a cool project. I thought it would be fun for kids to do the project. So if you're going to compare the two advent calendar, that's gonna be the first major difference. This one, you don't really need space. You can just do the little puzzle, put it back in the bag, and it's gonna be ready for next year. This one, there's a whole idea behind it, and if you want to enjoy the concept of putting together the town, well, you're gonna need some space. For the quality of the puzzle, the finish, the cuts and all that, a bit of a glossy finish, but just like I said last week also, since it's such a colorful puzzle with lots of light colors, there's a lot of white there, yellows, and there is a bit of dark for the sky, but it was not a problem for me, the lighting or anything. It's a great finish. I love these. And also the cut, exactly what I had last week. So what I said is all 50 puzzles, they all have the same cutting pattern. And there's this little surprise, like I said, also in the bottom right corner, there's this little double piece with the wave and these two small pieces that will connect them together in the bottom corner. So it's fun for the first time when you get to assemble this puzzle. If you do all 24 yourself, it's no longer a surprise. And it's also a big help, I would say. So I don't know if you're gonna qualify this as a pro or a con, but for me at the end, since I did so many of these, anytime I start a puzzle, I would look for these pieces first, and I would start from the bottom right corner and then assemble the edges. So yeah, it just makes it easier and faster. Now, if you use it in a classroom and every kid's gonna do one puzzle, they're all gonna have the same surprise, and I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, it's a fun pattern. It's a fun puzzle to assemble. And yeah, I have my favorites. I really like the ones with the eyes, like the light blue colors. The Christmas tree was fun. And yeah, these shops, they all have lots of details. Like I think, you know, the dogs, there's a lot of the same color pieces, the same green background, and all the dog is gonna be like brown or dark brown and stuff. This one has more details, more little colors and stuff. So again, if you compare the two puzzles, Yeah, this one was a lot of fun to assemble, maybe a little bit more fun for each puzzle, but you know, I'm a dog person, so I really like the dogs. But that's gonna be the only difference for the puzzle itself, right? Because it's the same cut, quality cut, nice edges and all, and beautiful finish, but it's just the experience for assembling them is a bit different because of that. There's just a lot of small details, little characters and little lights, and like all the shops, the windows, the doors. There's a lot of stuff going on in this one, I can tell you, and it was a lot of fun. So I guess it's gonna be hard to choose one of these two based on that because it's the same quality. So now it's just a matter of personal preference. If you're a dog person like me, I really like that one. But yeah, this one is just a different experience. If you're gonna use these puzzles for many years, what I like first is the resealable bags. Okay, so this is awesome. It really increased the value of the product if you're gonna use it many times. But what I really liked about the dogs one was the high quality solid box and the little drawers. I thought this was awesome and it looks pretty solid. So the difference is if you open it like that, you're gonna see that it's not drawers, it's little doors, and they're not gonna stay closed always, and you have to push it. And if you're gonna open them like a couple times, I wonder if it's gonna last as long as the other one. And also there's a chance when you open it for the first time, there's a chance that you might rip them or damage them. So just be careful. Just want to say that be careful when you open them the first time, because I did damage one of them. Like it got a tear on it. I don't know if you're gonna see, but I'll put a picture. It got teared pretty bad, so it's sad. But that's the only question I have about the durability. If you're gonna use it for many years, it might get some wear on it. But there you have it, the comparison between those two great calendars. Again, this one you need a bit more space. This one is just one puzzle at a time. You don't have to leave them on the table for 24 days. This one, it would be more fun to just enjoy the whole idea of putting the town together, you know. But overall, two high quality puzzles, and the both lots of fun to assemble. This one was just more details, I feel, more colorful stuff, little surprises here and there, little objects and characters and all. Definitely a lot of fun. Thumbs up, I do recommend. And once again, shout out to Eurographics Puzzles for sending me these puzzles for review. Next week I might have a little bit of a shopping spree for the Christmas puzzles, so make sure you subscribe to the channel if you like these videos. And once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.